You are watching the Garden Corner Show, and as you know, it's a show where we're crazy passionate about everything gardening. I am J-Dog, John Karstrom. I'm out here with Mr. Dave, who's standing on a table, and we are out here because I want to show you about, I want to say finish this basket trip that we're on. We're planting hanging baskets. I want to do a couple of shout outs, shall we? I want to say hello to Bobby Zezas, Lori Smith Merritt. Hi Lori, Mary Lou Hanson, Carol Blake, Angela Blackthorn, and Ann Wilson, all the way in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. How's everything down there in South Carolina? Of all places. I guess Pacific Northwest Gardening's catching on. So anyway, hope you enjoy the show. Hope it brings something to you. So let's talk about hanging baskets. Now, we talked about the center pieces of the hanging basket, and what I want to do is finish that all the way around. We talked about the containers. Now we're talking about our big baskets here, and we've talked about the color wheel. So we're choosing out. Now I'm going to show you just exactly how to lay out the baskets if that's something you want to do. So what we've got here is the color wheel. I've already gone shopping. So what I have chosen here is really pretty much in the blues red range. So that's the color scheme that I've chosen that we're going to make for this basket. I've chosen lots of different plants. I'm going to go over those with you. I think it kind of highlights some really cool, neat, dependable, street tough color annuals that go all the way through the summer into the fall without giving out in the heat of the summer. So I hope that helps. I hope you really knock out success on your hanging basket. So anyway, we've done this. So what I've done is picked out some focal points here in the center of the basket, and I'll touch base with this, but let's just go over the plants. Now, I've got the basket here. We're going to plant 12 annuals in here. It's going to be nice and full. And remember, the great potting soil that you do, and then also the garden and bloom that you add. Make sure you get all 12 essential nutrients. Now, big important point. You want that root to hit the bottom and go ding as quickly as possible. The better it roots out, the quicker it roots out, the better your basket will do. So, now, focal points. I have chosen some Cascadia geraniums. Cascadia geraniums, by the way, kind of hide in your basket. They're a type of ivy geranium. Really look for Cascadias. This one's particularly called Acapulco. It has kind of a striking, I want to say, kind of in a pink-red range, but really go well together. I've chosen that as the focal point, and it's the center of the basket. We're going to plant 2 of those together. I am just going to lay this out in the video because I've got lots of plants to go over. I am going to plant 4 in the center. Now, I've said that you can pick 2 different varieties. Actually, you can pick 4 different varieties if you really want to. So I'm going to do 3 different varieties in the center. Now, this is Brachycomb. Brachycomb, by the way. Now, I'm looking for things to mound up nicely here in the center. Brachycomb, a really good one. This is how you're going to shop for it. It looks kind of ferny. Sometimes it's overlooked a lot. Now, lots of different types of Brachycomb. Look for Swan River Daisy. That's a great variety. So it mounds up nicely, sneaks in these light blue blooms. I wish I could show you. Oh, here it is. I don't know if you can zoom in from all the way up there, Mr. Dave, but that's the kind of bloom. It gets covered in that and really takes the heat really well. So then I'm going to sneak in over here a Scaevola. Now this is Scaevola New Wonder. New Wonder, and this is another one, kind of a top secret plant. People overlook it because it just looks kind of scraggly. So you're going to sneak that in as your top secret surprise. This whole centerpiece really won't do much. It's just going to sit there for a while. As a matter of fact, the Cascadia geraniums will sit there all the way until late July, August. That's when it really kicks in. So some things are going to kick in right away. Other things we're going to wait to explode late season. So that's the goal, right? So we've got these 4 as the centerpiece. Now, our big thing, certainly we're going to put some Super Tunias. Super Tunias go in and really trail well, but not just Super Tunias, by the way. So this one is Surfinia Giant Purple. This has that big magenta bloom on it. Now, I am going to put 4 Super Tunias in this basket. One on this side and then one on the opposite side. I'm choosing 2 different colors. The magenta, which is... oh, I don't see a magenta. A magenta is a magenta. And, oh gosh, I don't see one. And then I'm going to choose the Improved Charlie. Now, Improved Charlie is one that a lot of folks that are going to be a little bit more difficult to find. It is this color right here. So it's a really, I want to say kind of a violet color. So it's nice and deep, dark violet. So that's Improved Charlie. Neat thing about Improved Charlie is that it doesn't have such a large bloom. It has a little bit smaller bloom, but really goes to town. So, and then I'm going to choose a couple of verbenas. This is a Lanai Deep Purple, so it has a more of that violet color, and we're in that range there. That violet, you see that? So we're right on schedule here. So I'm going to sneak that on the outside, and so I'm going to do the same thing on. Actually, that one is Deep Purple, and this is Deep Purple. Yep, I got it right. So I'm going to sneak this one in on this side. So now I've got 6 plants in there. We're still going to add some more. So, I've got 6 on the outside, 4 in the center. We're going to finish it up with this Santa Vitalia. Santa Vitalia, by the way, is a really good plant as well. Small, dainty, tough as nails yellow blooms. Those trail about, I want to say about 2 to 3 feet. On average, about 3 feet. Also takes that hot summer really, really well. So if you want a nice, soft, dainty yellow bloom, Santa Vitalia, and this one's called Sunbeanie. So I'm going to sneak this in here as well. So we got one there, and on the opposite side, one there. You see how full it is. Now, also, by the way, just to show you, now our container we have, I call it the GC Easy, and that's because we can just go ahead and plant that whole thing right in. What we do is plant and run. Of course, I haven't planted this, I just kind of stuffed it in for the video. But anyway, that is the lowdown on planting one of the Almost Famous baskets. The name choosing is close. We are so close. I can't wait to tell you. Anyway, that is the show for the day. I hope it helps. Oh, did I go over this? So we went over this last part here. We are in these shades, the blues, violets, and reds, and that yellow Sunbeanie Santa Vitalia. I'm going to write this down for you. Is that thing that's going to make things pop. So anyway, that's the show for the day. I hope it helps. Really, let me know about your kicking basket this summer. Please. And also let me know the other way too. If you've got problems, send photos to me because I can tell you pretty well what's going on with your basket. Here is the quote for the day, lest you feel cheated. So here it is. When one door of happiness closes, another opens. But often we look so long at the closed door that we do not see the one that has been opened for us. Thank you very much, Helen Keller. That's the show for the day. Always live your passion.
See me right out of the sunset on the color TV screen.